You're listening to the Productive Therapist Podcast, the world's greatest and most brilliant resource for busy therapists who'd rather be laying on a beach in Hawaii. Every week we share helpful tips on where to put what, how to do this, that, and the other, and the best way to get your ducks in a row. And now here's your host, licensed therapist, head nerd, and productivity Yoda, Uriah Guilford.
Hello and welcome back to the podcast. Thank you so much for listening. If you've enjoyed this podcast ever, I would love it if you would subscribe and also leave a review. It would mean the world to me. So this podcast series is a collection of questions and answers that I got from speakers at the Wise Practice Summit from Savannah, Georgia this October. So there were some amazing speakers there, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to interview as many of these folks as I can and kind of get their thoughts on a couple important topics that I know you will like to hear. So please enjoy these interviews with the speakers from the Wise Practice Summit. What is your name, your business name, and your favorite band from your high school years?
My name is Joshua Brummel, co-founder of Therapy Flow. My favorite band from high school was Duke Ellington. I was really into 1920s jazz.
What are your top 1 to 2 tips or tricks that help you be productive and get things done?
For increased productivity, I really like to time block. So create big sections for deep work on my calendar, 3 to 4 hour chunks. And as well as I have turned off in all of my apps on my phone, from email to Facebook to text messages to everything, all notifications. So I have to manually go inside of any app to get a notification only when I have time for it, rather than it pinging me and being distracted.
What systems, tools, or rules help you get and stay organized?
Our organization uses Slack, which is a messaging and communication productivity platform. And what's really cool is I have a bunch of individual channels, or like messaging channels, to myself where I can upload files, take notes, send things. There's a number of tools kind of like this, but it's my brain dump where I've got social channels and idea channels and other things. And it just is a really productive way to do mind dumps, write copy, send feedback, take notes, message team members. So Slack has been very helpful. In addition to that, I have a whiteboard next to me almost at all times to just sketch ideas, take notes, and create to-do lists. And that kind of keeps a lot of things on par.
How has delegating helped you grow your business?
Delegation is one of those things that is really hard for me to actually do. There's this conundrum of speed versus taking the time to slow down and train someone or get someone else to do it. But I'm always reminded by the relief and the mental load specifically. So it's not just about more hours and more activities getting done in a business, but for me, I experience a lot of emotional and mental clarity by not having a bunch of different tasks or items on my caseload, which gives me the ability to think through and strategically plan other ventures or processes for the business.
What encouraging message would you like to share with the therapists at the Wise Practice Summit?
Implementation is the mother of all results, meaning when you're at a conference, and any conference, as much as I love them, they can be overstuffed with value. And sometimes you walk away with a lot of energy and a lot of vision, a lot of drive. So slow down, write down the 2 or 3 takeaways that you want to actually implement into your practice as soon as possible, and kind of let everything else go. Know that the value is in the energy, is in the community, is in the fun, and really the 1 to 3 big things that you can implement post-conference as you strategically continue to grow.
And finally, where can people go to learn more about you, your products, and your services?
Visit mytherapyflow.com. We've got some great resources. We have a Facebook group. And most importantly, if you need help to market and scale your practice with kind of strategic help in marketing development, we are here for you. And you can reach out to us through that mytherapyflow.com.